And everybody waits for the magical words that says "going live."
It sounds like a Saturday morning
TV It is a Saturday morning kids TV show. Well, it was, wasn't it? Late
Yes.
80s, early 90s?
80s, I think.
It must have run into the 90s, surely.
No, I don't think it did. Do you ever have that, like, sorry, this is internet going back and watching, like, Saturday morning TV when you're older than the target audience?
Yes.
It's like you've moved on, and it's like, no, but it's wrong. It should have been Saturday morning swap shop or what's the other one with Mike Reed?
Oh, Mike Reed?
Was it Mike Reed?
Superstore?
Yeah. No, that was Mike. Something else.
Noel Edmonds was on it as well. Yeah. And Swap Shop. Yeah. Going live, aired from September 1987 to April 1993. Thank you.
Yeah, well, I'd stopped watching.
Yeah, well, I'm a huge child.
Oh no, I would have been watching the cartoons. I just wouldn't have been watching the actual people.
The actual stuff around it. I mean, God, saying that when I was at university and further on, I was still watching SMTV Live and CD UK every Saturday morning on ITV because it was Ant and Dec and Cat Dealing. It was great. Mm-hmm. It was basically like, it's just super.
Some of that was fun. I do love the fact that Sandy Toksvig was on number 73.
Number 73.
That was such a cool show. So weird.
I really did want a big red front door on a house at some point in my life, and it's still a wish that's here in the back of my head. And if it happens to be at number 73, it's going to be in the big sort of like bubbly font, so like bright yellow letters.
We used to live in number 73, Rushfield Avenue. I always sing that song, Coming Home.
Come on, get ready, get down, get on your feet, get into gear, and hit the street. Good Lord, I've not listened to that song for probably a solid 30 plus years, and it's still ingrained in there. Mm-hmm. I know what was weird was like going to different countries and seeing what the kids' TV stuff was like there. So obviously in Ireland we had Zig and Zag in the afternoons, like on the Den and stuff. And then it was weird when they came over for the big breakfast, like getting super excited.
It was never quite the same though.
I know. They're television when I was a kid. I know, it's true. Thanks,
powered by turf and potatoes.
Yeah. Yep. Illegal alcohol-fueled television. We have a new background. Winnie has been in the back.
Well, actually,
doing stuff.
It's inappropriate branding. So you're using the virtual tour brand for the live stream.
Hey, it wasn't me. Like I come in and it's like, oh, Winnie's changing stuff around. Well, I'll change it. I'll change it to the official.
Well, you can leave it for now. But
no.
Yeah,
oh, actually, I have to leave it for now because the other backgrounds have been removed.
Oh, do you know why that is? So you're actually in the virtual tour. Yeah. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
You can just keep rotating through them as we're playing today.
See if anybody actually notices it. William would like to know: is there a commemorative plaque at the at 73?
That Rory finally left this house. Yeah.
It just sort of says, "Thank God he's gone."
It's not so much a plaque as a reassurance. Rory has left this building.
Like Elvis or the first episode of The Walking Dead. Rory here, keep out. Mm-hmm. So what's going on? Tell me news.
Not a whole lot. Well, so I was part of, years ago, I was part of this group called Hatch, which is an active group, and it's kind of artists, engineers, creators, politicos coming together and trying to hatch a better world. And it's kind of like an invite thing. You get to be part of it. You invite other people. Mm-hmm. and they have these kind of monthly living rooms where people all meet up and hang out and chat. And I've never been able to get to them because they've always been a Wednesday night, which conflicts with our live stream. But I was able to make it last night, and there was some people performing on it, some people talking, but there was a woman performing called Butterscotch, and she's won competitions for human beatboxing.
Okay.
And I'd actually seen her perform back when I went in 2014, and she is incredible. So I would highly recommend Googling. She's on Spotify, and she actually streams on Twitch as well as
cool.
as Butterscotch. Sorry, I'm getting tea delivered. Thank you. And the other person, I can't remember their full name. I'm going to just bring up my browser quickly. Kendall. Kendall. Let me see. Where have I got the browser? I don't have it. There's another guy. I'll have to dig it out. Kendall something or other. Amazing cellist. And so it was, he was just playing live as you logged in. So it was like attending an event and someone's playing this background music as you turn up. And it was just so nice. I was just sitting there going, letting it wash over me, going, this actually feels really nice. And I miss live music. It was, it was kind of like getting refilled, which was kind of nice.
I'm getting those missing music vibes a lot recently. Because so obviously we have a venue in town, the Limelight, which it's not massive, but it's a good size. Like, you know,
I think it's a great size for gigs.
Yeah, it's like it's got the sort of like level of bands who you would normally see on the mainland in, like, I'd say larger venues, but they will generally sort of like play the Limelight here in Northern Ireland. And Sparks were due to play, so you know this town ain't big enough for the both of us, and gratuitous sax and senseless violins, like, you know, great stuff. Which that's a great title, by the way. And their gig was rescheduled to May, and it's like it might happen. Maybe, potentially, and it's like I wish it was to happen. But then we've got Rammstein in summer as well. That's still meant to be going ahead in July.
Cool.
I hope. It's just like, I miss being in a small dark room surrounded by lots of people listening to incredibly loud music. God, I miss DJing as well, but there you go. Sad times for us all.
I will give a shout out for Concrete Rose, which is the latest book by Angie Thomas, who wrote The Hate You Give and On the Come Up. Nice. It's an amazing trilogy of books. So good. And Concrete Rose follows the dad as a kind of teen when he first becomes a father. And so it's incredible, like the way it just portrays child rearing, but from that like super male perspective. And it's just like you don't see it, and it's, if it was done from a female perspective, you'd see all the guys kind of go, skip those bits. Yeah. But because it's told from the male perspective and like just the struggles, it's really well written and just really well structured as a story. Is that like new then? It came out in February, yeah. Okay. I pre-ordered it so I would have it when it came out because I really do like her work. Yeah. I mean, it's weird because that it's a phrase that I have never heard. Like, Concrete Rose is a phrase I've never heard before, bar once. And Ken says it's still February. Yeah, I mean, but it came out 2nd of February, I think it was. But yeah, there's a wrestler called Sunny Kiss whose nickname is the Concrete Rose. So it's like, who got the idea from who? I don't know. Or maybe it's just a phrase like an old term. Yeah, I think it's a phrase. I just haven't. To me, it's about something blossoming against the odds.
Yeah, that would make sense. Something beautiful coming up from an environment you wouldn't expect, that sort of thing.
Yeah, which kind of fits Mav and the setting that he's in.
I'm trying to think if I have
what you've been up
to report. Watching more Marvel. Watched Iron Man 3 last night, which I know gets a lot of stick, but I really enjoyed it, and Steph had not seen it before, so it's like it was also for me interesting seeing how they'd react to it. And it turned out that Steph thought it was like one of the best Marvel movies of the run so far. And I think we worked it out is because it's the same reason that I like WandaVision. It's because it's a very intimate story. Tony is not, Tony Stark is not this sort of infallible superhero at all. He's freaking pretty broken, and he's suffering from some major PTSD and doesn't want to admit it. And it's cool. It's nice that big punchy action movies can. It's good when it shows the sort of like more personal, the more human element of things. And then obviously I watched WandaVision first thing this morning after I did my exercise. Freaking good boy. That's 5 days in a row. Nice. Yeah, no, it's weird. I still hate it, but I'm doing it.
No, you'll. Sorry, Michael. You'll never come to like it. It's just you will do it. Like it's funny when I do yoga with Adrian. He constantly says the hardest thing is showing up. Once you get there, you can do it. But it's the hardest thing.
It's like dragging my butt downstairs, and instead of sitting on the couch, I sit like 1.5 meters in front of the couch on the exercise bike. And, put on a YouTube video, and it's like, boom, let's go. It was, it's okay. I'm feeling a little bit more stretchy in my legs, which is good. So that's cool. And obviously, like I say, WandaVision. It's WandaVision, and I'm going to say nothing else. Oh yeah, there's also going to be some very loud noises behind. Next door is doing building.
Mike, Jan makes a really good point. So tie it into doing something that you do want to do. So you can only listen to audiobooks or podcasts.
I mean, Steph suggested choose a show, or particularly choose an anime that you really want to watch, because the episodes are pretty much perfect for, hey, if I do 2 episodes of this, then that's like 40 minutes or whatever.
So I used to try that with running when I'd go, when I'd be traveling to the US, whatever, and using a treadmill. But because I'd always watch with subtitles, I could never follow along with what was happening because I was like bouncing up and down.
Because you had to move it up. I mean, because I'm on like a stationary exercise bike, I'm just sort of like sitting there and my legs are going, but the rest of me is just sort of like. Because it's low impact and that works for me. So it's it's pretty cool.
Well, I was actually thinking I might quickly share this. Hang on, let me see how it looks. So after our
William says, "Kill the kill, get you energized for exercise." React. Whoa. Meanwhile, Connor says, Dance Dance Evolution is the exercise you folks are looking for. Okay, number one, Connor, not all of us can afford to have a Dance Dance Revolution machine in their parents' house. Number two, while I played Dance Dance Revolution a lot as a kid, well, a lot as a teen, a lot as an early 20s person, can't do it now, baby. All that impact on my back makes me scream. Not in a good way.
I think I'm going to have to share, and we're going to have to kind of put you on mute, Michael.
Yeah, this is wild. Sorry, this has been since 6:45 this morning.
Okay, it sounds like aliens are tearing apart the
It
city.
sounds like
outside.
someone is sawing a dog in half.
Yeah.
Shut up!
What I was going to quickly share is I created a Trello board, kind of to track the stuff that we're working on with Prisma Arena. So it's just a way of kind of dumping stuff in. So I thought it'd be kind of interesting to share and give a peek at like the kind of stuff that I'm thinking about before we jump in. So it's like a busy airport.
It sounds like a sad dinosaur.
Yeah. So
add to stream.
Yeah. So what I've kind of gone through is I've got my reference sheet where where we keep all the stats and information about the wording of the elements of the game. So I've made a list here of these are the rules that we've done. I guess they're in draft form or we're testing them. So we had that overpowered version. We had the Prisma Drone solo rules and the combo card drafting. Still want to work on tag team so that one player has multiple heroes to tag in and out with extra Mocon as well. This is the new Mocon that I'm thinking about. I have more to add to that list, but these are the kind of the ones we're concentrating on at the moment. And then obstacles. So this is the thing that's kind of refined most, I think, since we've talked about it. As I was dumping them in, I was kind of tying them to specific gameplay elements rather than abstract themes. So I think there's interesting things where certain things will decrease range, increase force, decrease force, allow you to slide along it as well. But also drain hits was one, or increase your hits as you move through it. So you kind of like recharge, or it temporarily increases your hit level by 1 if you run through it.
Yeah, I like the idea of more impactful obstacles. It gives it even more of a video game vibe. I love the idea of you jump onto a thing and you slide along down to the end of that pathway. There's a Freedom and Freeze game called Fearsome Floors, which has exactly that mechanism in it, and it's a great game.
But I love the idea of Grova like throwing someone through the hit drain, so it drains their hits, and when they come out the other side someone punches them because they've reduced their hits. So it's kind of thinking about those synergies.
Punching somebody onto a slidey pathway and then picking them up, throw them through a window. You can get that real sort of like Hong Kong fighting style going on, just like using everything in the environment to just batter the hell out of each other.
And then I think we've talked in terms of combo cards, including some kind of interrupt that allows you to override the action. Like you get to do it once during the game to interrupt your opponent's action. Incorporating like low striking or blasting with moves, because we've got moves that give you some we've got strikes and blasts that give you some element of movement. So I thought it'd be interesting to have movement with some very minor strike or blast associated with it. And the one I really want to work on is like putting a card into your deck because of the Mocon that you have with you. So you tune the deck because Farg is with you, and you get a special combo card that's linked to them.
That'll be interesting when it goes over to the other player as well, because will it have sort of like could you have it so that the card has a slightly, it's a slightly less powerful alternate version also printed on there because you don't have Farg like under your control at that point?
That could be a way, or they could get removed from the game as well.
William asks, are there any obstacles that could spin between each round or move around the arena? I think doing that wipeout kind of stuff would be quite fun.
One of the things, it can be done. I think one of the things I tried to make sure is everything is tied to you actively doing something. in the arena rather than the upkeep of, oh, what's happening. So I think if I was to do that, I would combine it that when you do something to that obstacle, it moves.
Oh, so you could open your turn with like a blast, and that could rotate it however you want it to be rotated.
Yeah.
And then you could combo into a move and run away and do stuff out of that. That could be
something like that, because I think I really try to keep your attention on this is what I'm doing right now and what I need to think about, not like upkeep phases and stuff like that. I'm trying to minimize all that aspect of it. Cool.
Exciting.
So following on from so that's it. And there's other stuff that I kind of need to add in, but I'm trying to keep a track of the ideas, and it's probably only about half of it. But as we're kind of testing things, we can see what's working and keep notes. So I feel like I'm doing something.
Nice one. Well, speaking of a certain game called Prisma Arena, here we are back in once again. So what have we got today? I have Krosta and Tershok have been granted to me. So what's your reasoning behind this?
Well, I gave you them again. It doesn't have to be the case, and I might give you Demok instead. So Krosta, we talked about increasing their force to +2 for the next action. But I went, if you're going to do that, I think they need to take a hit. So, because again, I'm trying to balance the consequence of the action. So it's like they get frustrated. It harms them a little bit, but it gives them a boost. On the back of it. Because I think a single move is really powerful as well. So that's the main change with Krosta. See how that feels as you're doing it. Tershok, then if you want to bring him up, Sydney, switch into my screen.
So that's been put to 4 or more hits.
Yeah. So I haven't actually changed anything on that one. It's more the interaction with Krosta. So since we spoke, then I changed Fistrock, which was the Curious. After kind of thinking that look at old cards was too powerful, even though you're ending grappling, I prefer the image of Fistrock running up, going, "What you doing?" You reveal a card, punches them, moves around somewhere else, goes, "What you doing?" Looks at another card, punches them. So it would allow you to trigger the effect multiple times, but you have to end in grappling each time. And at some point, you're going to. The key thing is you have to end in grappling.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to put the Mokon in danger. Unless, of course, you activate it after the hero's been activated on the opposing side.
But I love the idea of, so this is kind of becoming my favorite for the moment, because I love the idea of like looking, shedding over to the hero, then running around to the other side, looking, seeing what's going there. Kind of captures that when everyone's going, "Get out of there!"
I'm getting big Animaniacs vibe.
Yeah.
Who's on the other side? Tishnuk.
So Tishnuk. So this one, so nothing's changed in it, but I'm not quite happy with how it's working, and I want to play with it so that I get some ideas about that. So previously, I think we had Tishnuk taking hits and then using them to kind of cancel points. The problem with that is whose points are you cancelling in a multiplayer game.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'd have done it like that. You just get the cancel hits. So the counter to that is, well, they're gaining points, but it doesn't fit the theme, I think, of compassion. Especially because of the way we're doing it, which is like you punch the person, then you move the hits off. Like that synergy doesn't quite connect with the idea of being compassionate. So it's more like I want to play with this one to see what ideas come to me as I'm playing.
Okay.
And then Demok is kind of the other one where DMOC disappointed gets to reveal a card, and if they get to use it, all good and well. If they don't, we increase the cost to 2 hits to really make you think about playing that card rather than saying, oh yeah, I'll take the 1 hit and hold on to it. It should be like, I really got to use this card.
Yeah, because that's half of their... Oh, no, sorry, that's heroes engaged. So yeah, that's a third of their damage. Like, yikes.
Oh, that's the other thing we did. Yeah, we shifted it to the hero.
Yeah, because it's meant to be linked to the hero themselves. So yeah, that makes sense.
So it's an opportunity, Michael, if you want to switch anything up between your two.
I might. I'd like to keep Crossed just to see how that'll go.
Yeah.
But I think, to switch out Tershok for DMOC just to see what's going to happen. So let me lock that in place. Dark blue?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, I'll switch
so yeah, we'll give those as a combo and see how those work.
So just going to pull that view out.
All right, so we got our cameras all set up, like so. Ken wants something that the effect damages Michael regardless of whether he is playing or not. It's like Michael takes spirit damage constantly.
Michael's
every copy of the game sold.
Yeah, why am I so tired all the time?
Yeah. All right, so cool. I believe I beat you last week.
You did.
So you get that, and let's make things happen.
Okay. Let me see. Let's create channels in the game.
Oh, okay. Well then, who am I to say no?
Actually, so I'm just going to do it like this. Hang on.
I'm happy doing a mirror maze, mirror map. That is going to bug me if it's not like 1 millimeter over to the left.
This is going to be interesting, actually.
Yeah, now would be an absolute ass. Like, yeah, I'm going to put that there. That's fine. So that's 2 across from there. So, okay, yeah, I like that.
Wow. Yeah, actually, I haven't played like this in a while.
Let's have a look at the overview. God, that looks like Combat, the old game on the Atari 2600 with like the tanks bouncing around on the walls. All right, place your bets. No, people, humans.
So they don't need to be together. So mine don't actually need to be near my hero. So interesting. Okay.
Well, on my side, Crossed does need to be. No. Sorry. Crossed doesn't need to be, but DMOC does need to be within range. Oh no, within range of a rival character. So actually, yeah, we're kind of sort of like freed up to do what we like. Actually, I might have those pair up then. See how that goes.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
Never be sensible. When you damage Michael, he will make an 8-bit sound like he's been shot. Pew, 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 pew.
And he has to do it.
Yeah. Even if I'm in the middle of like a very important presentation.
Yeah.
Or at the doctor's.
It'd be funny if we're demoing the game at cons and everyone's playing. Cool. Okay. You can go first.
Bless you. So kind. All right. Let me do some rotation of tokens. All right. Let's kick off with, say, no damaging Michael. Michael is a delicate Flower.
And Will, who's watching, has been like a playtester of the game when we were at con, so I know he's going to be cursing both of us for making dumb moves as we play.
Oh, we need some cards. Card could be useful, isn't it? Draw 3.
Actually, I'll just tidy these up.
Hello. Nice little range. Okay. So let's bring Crossed out to play. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keeping it simple.
Let me see. One, two, three. I'll go there. There.
Okay. Let's bring my hero out into play. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back over to you.
I will activate this rock.
Okay. And I'll do D-Mark. 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. And so you get the last move for your hero.
I'll strategize. Put that under there. And then I will move. Oh, it's there.
All right. Cool, cool, cool. So that's the end of the round.
Yeah, I couldn't get to you.
Oh.
No, but this is actually really broken up lines of fire.
Which I kind of like, because why the heck not? Okay, I'm going to give you a leaping strike.
Maybe forceful.
Okay, cool. All right, round 2 commences.
You can go first.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, why have you only got 3 cards in your hand?
I think I only drew 1.
Okay, draw another one. If you want to bring the forceful strike back, go for it.
No, it's okay.
Okay. All right, so let's look at D-Mark again. When a hero activates within range of a rival character. Okay, so I can't move up and then use the Aspire action. So, okay. So with that in mind...
Yeah. So the kind of intent behind that card is like, oh, I'm so excited. I get to do something cool. And then if you don't, you're disappointed.
I'm going to move my hero. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit you with the focused blast. So that'll be 3 damage on Fizzrock.
Okay.
1, 2, and 3. You sure?
Okay. Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool. It's weird on my screen. Tishnuk, like my brain isn't reading it as a proper English word, so it's reading it as turmeric. I'm going to combo into leap, ignoring characters, grappling, and obstacles. So 2 to 3 spaces. 1, 2. Sorry. 1, 2, 3.
Hang on, that was 2 diagonals. Was that 2 diagonals? 1. Yeah.
1, 2,
no.
3.
No. You were in this.
I was there. Yeah. Sorry, man. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
That's better. All right. That feels okay. Card. First blood to Michael. All right, back over to you.
Mm-hmm.
Never see coming. Oh, Ireland released their Eurovision Song Contest song today, Rory.
Did they?
Yep. Sounds like a Ellie Goulding track from 8 years ago. So
sometimes I think they do it they just do it on purpose.
It's nearly bankrupted the country in the 80s.
Yeah, like, don't you be winning any more of this stuff.
We did it 3 times in a row. Jesus, we're all good. We'll have to hold it in a cowshed in Cork, which is what they did.
Yeah. Like, and that didn't even put people off. So they're going to hit Krista for 3 and dazzle them.
Dazzle.
That way, I think.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
That's it, is it?
It is.
Well, D-Mock is now officially within range of your hero.
Oh, yeah. Dope. I couldn't have avoided that anyway.
So, yeah, let's make it happen. Okay, so I'm going to trigger D-Mock's ability.
Mm-hmm.
Turn around. So when D-Mock activates within range of a rival character, D-Mock is within range of your hero. Draw and reveal a combo card. If D-Mock does not use the card during the activation, place 2 hits on the hero's hit gauge. All right, so here it is. Here's the big reveal. It is a diving blast. That's actually not what I wanted. 1, 2. Then I'll combo into it. Diving backwards 1. So that hits you for a
3. Oh no, 2.
No,
1,
a
actually.
minuscule 1.
Were you not able to combo it with anything else? No.
Nope.
Yes, it worked. Yes.
Screw you, man.
So.
No, that's exactly what it. That's exactly what it needed to be. Like, you know, lure me into wanting to use it, do it, and then it's just sort of like, eh.
But because it's the 2 hits, I mean, you could choose not to do it and take 2 hits.
I ain't taking 2 hits. What do you think I am, an idiot?
Yeah, so that's kind of. But in taking the 2 hits, it's again you're putting your own hits on.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd be scoring less points, but you get bounced quicker out of the arena.
Yeah. No. I'm cool doing what I did. I'm happy. So, I did a relatively good move with my hero, and then like something bobbins with my with my Mokop.
Okay.
Go for it.
Got this. Who have you got left to activate?
Just Crosta.
Okay, so I'm going to activate Fistrock. And go 1, 2, 3.
I agree.
That doesn't work. Yeah, I'll go there.
Okay. So Crosta is up next.
Mm-hmm.
So when Crosta activates and the squad has the low score, it's 0-0, so we're all good. Let's... This was a ridiculous idea, putting my hero here, because it completely blocks out the pathway of getting anywhere near your Mocon. Okay, we'll just move there, and we'll hit you with the Focus Blast for 2.
Okay.
Because then that at least
sets
me up. Just a little bit, getting the old meat hammer out and putting some holes in you. All right, that's that.
Okay.
Okay, back over you.
I'll activate Tishnok. 1, 2, 3.
No, Ken, we are not doing phrasing. I realized it the moment it came out of my mouth. Shut up.
I've missed something. Anyway.
Don't worry. Ken will invariably type it into the chat in like about 20 seconds.
Yeah, that's okay. So I'm going to use Tishnok's ability, which is during a move action, you may transform 1 hit from a rival character within range, placed beside Tishnok's card. When Tishnok is bounced, score 1 point for each stored in this way. So I'm going to take 1 off Krusta onto me.
Yep.
And then I will blast them for 2.
in a screw you buddy move for the ages.
See, and that doesn't fit with Tishnok, with the idea of compassion.
Well, the taking the hit off does, but the following up and smacking the hell out of them is kind of less so.
Well, no, it's the act of taking your own hits off, because you have to have done the harm in the first place to take them back off. But anyway, the timing was right because it stopped Krusta from getting that bonus.
Yeah, true.
But actually, they probably would have bounced themselves, actually, which is interesting. They would have had to contain their frustration. Oh, yeah.
All
nice.
right. So that's the end of the round. Reset back everything to standard.
So that's actually, sorry, I know I'm talking loud, but that's a really interesting interaction. Like with Krusta's ability the way it is, the hero has to get in and get those 3 hits on Krusta as quickly as possible. Because in that frustration, then they either go and like effectively lash out, bouncing themselves out of the arena, but they get the bonus from it, or they have to like contain their frustration.
Just hold it in. Yeah, I really do like that. I think that's a really it's a really nice representation of the emotion. You're done good. Thanks for the clip, Ken. Cheers.
Should I go watch it while we're playing?
No, just don't. Just
Okay.
don't. I didn't say anything bad. I just said something potentially filthy. All right. Next round.
Okay.
It's not for Rory's sensitive ears. It's true. Good Catholic boy like him. Church every day, twice on a Sunday. Amazed he didn't become a monk.
There's no hits on your hero, no?
No, I've got no hits on anybody.
I think I will let you go. No, I'll activate my hero and blast Demok for 3.
Okay, keeps it simple.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Nothing else.
I don't know. Maybe I'll just barge and pull back 1, 2.
Okay.
I really do want to mix these with the original ones. I was just looking at to be angry and frustrated. It'll be so much fun.
I'm going to bust out Demok again. We are going to do the ability one more time because I'm within range.
Mm-hmm.
The revealed card is a weave. Yeah, we can make that happen. So what I'm going to do is have them do a run-up. 1, 2. Excuse me. Let's rewind that. I'm going to move to here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to hit you with a throwing strike.
Mm-hmm.
So strike with force 0 to 1, and then move the target 1 or 2 spaces. So I'm just going to hit you for 1.
Okay.
And dunk, throw you back in behind. No, do you know what? Let's set you up for a little bit more fun. 1, 2. I will then play the weave, which is 1 to 4, ignoring grappling.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. And then we'll combo that into a leaping strike. Ignoring move 1, ignoring grappling, and strike with force -1. So bump. That'll hit you for a whole 1.
Mm-hmm.
Gets you a 4. So I'm just trying to cycle cards out, really. Yeah, then I think I'll just stop there.
Sorry, I was just trying to see what you've already played.
Indeed.
Well, you've changed my plans. Tishnok, oh, you poor thing. Let me take that hit off you. Well,
and smack you in the head.
Smack you in the head. Yeah, so they're bounced.
Okay. Just go overhead. Bump, bump, bump.
And that's 8 for me.
Is it 8 for you? Oh, yeah.
In total,
you took the hit
Sorry,
off.
and they should be kept there on the side.
There we go.
And I get to, I do get to move 1. So I think I'll actually go that way. Yeah, just to make your life harder. Yeah. Sorry, I put it on the wrong character.
Okay. You went first this time. So let's flip your token, just so I know what I'm planning for on the next extravaganza. I'm going to move my hero. 1, 2, 3. So they're going to be in grappling with Tishnock. Done.
So it's really funny because this rock really wants to see what's in your hand, and I just can't get close to you. So last round, I could have done it if you saw. I was kind of like barricading between those two. If I'd started there, I could have moved up into grappling.
Yeah.
But because I wanted to stay out of line of fire, I went, he'll probably move closer to me, and then I'll actually get in and have a look. But you went the other way.
I mean, obviously, this is playtesting. If there's ever a thing you want me to do, so if you want me to actively hunt down someone, just say, because otherwise I'll just revel in my own chaos as usual. No,
that's seeing when things don't work is fine. If I do if we're getting to the game and I'm like, I haven't got to test that ability, I will flag it. But for now, you're going to draw 2. I think I will. I it's like I need. It's really funny because Fistock has to get close to you for their ability to be useful, but it also turns me into a target. Especially when they've only got 3 hits.
Yeah, all it takes is the wrong card, and then all of a sudden it's like, bump, goodbye.
Yeah, I'll put them there, I think.
Okay.
Okay, reset.
No. I still got
oh yeah, you do, yeah.
Still got Crosta to do a thing.
Oh, that was totally dumb then.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Do you want to take
reset?
You get to take the hit if you want to move an extra 1.
Why would I do that?
I don't know, or blast with +2.
Why would I do that?
Might get you into range to do something.
Why would I blast with +2 when you're on 3 hits anyway?
Yeah, that's true. So this is interesting actually, because if you activate Crusta straight away now, you still get their benefit. That is quite powerful.
Let me just draw some cards.
I don't know why I'm shuffling 2 because there's only 2 cards in there.
And I shall take that. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's think about what we're doing here. No one's got any hits on him. Rory is 8-0 up. Rory, you go first. Let's have a look at the board state from above. Rory, of course, 3 characters. Michael, 2 in play. Rory, 8 points to 0. Remember, this is a race to 20.
I think I will activate Tishnock. Can't show any compassion.
Sad face.
And that's it.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'll take it.
Oh, sorry, wrong character. That's going on to your hero. Sorry, it's Tishnuk hitting your hero.
Okay, hitting me for a big 2. All right, then I will fire up Croster to just do a standard blast on Fizzrock.
Fizzrock, yep.
So that gets me 4.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll combo that into a barge. Going 1, 2. So that's all yours. There we go.
I will activate my hero.
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Uh-huh.
Grapple blast. So that's -1. So I'm going to hit you for 2.
Uh-huh.
And then I get to move 1.
So yeah, blast with force -1. Opponent you're grappling, then move yourself 1 minus grappling. Okay.
Yeah, I'll go thing. And I guess I'll sprint as well.
Okay. So running away like a coward. I see.
Yeah. Exactly. So there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's think about this.
But knowing when to get into the fight and when to get out of it.
Like the gambler. You got to know when to hold them, Rory. Know when to fold them. Know when to walk away. Know when to run.
Just stop there.
Oh, you've seen all of the Muppets have been put on Disney Plus.
Yes, I went back and watched the first one.
Uh-huh.
I was saying my daughter's a big fan of musicals, and I was saying most of my musical knowledge comes from watching the Muppet Show. And they would do the covers. One of my favorites is still is it What's Going On? I'm not going to sing
Marvin Gaye song?
You know the one, Hey Now, what's that sound?
Oh, Buffalo Springfield, something in the
What's Going Down, actually. Is it something in there? Yeah. That one where it's all
look what's going down.
It's the hunters and the animals in the forest, I think. This is really good.
That's super cool. My favorite is actually the Gambler, the Johnny Cash one. Not the Johnny Cash, the Kenny Rogers one. Because a Muppet dies and turns into a ghost.
Oh, wow.
It's bleak as hell. But it's also like an amazing song. All right. Let's activate my hero. I think we'll do a grapple. Well, I'm in grappling, so I'll do a strike because I'm going to hit your Tishnuk for 3.
Okay. So you're going to score.
That'll be enough to take him out.
You're going to score 4, and I'm going to score 2.
2, because those are the ones you took off.
Yeah.
So that does mean that I'm still behind in points, which I'm okay with.
Mm-hmm.
Grab that token.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Here.
And then Do you know what? I think I'm going to stay there. I'm good.
Okay. So how does that feel? That's really the first time that Tishnook has triggered in that form.
I'm kind of ambivalent about it. Like, it doesn't delight me or excite me. It also doesn't make me angry. I'm just sort of like, if anything, I'm just a bit annoyed that you got some extra points out of it.
Yeah. And that's not really the kind of feeling you want to evoke with that character. So no. I think it's kind of highlighting for me. To me, it's almost like it's fairness because I'm holding back on points. You know, all I'm doing is really postponing scoring points.
Yeah.
Which isn't quite compassion.
Yeah, I mean, it works from a rules standard point of view. Grand, fine. But it doesn't, you know, in the same way that, like, you know, Grover running in and picking somebody up and spinning them around is yay.
Yeah. So my brain is starting. My brain is starting to go down the route of if I replace a hit on you with one of your own. So I'm not. I have to figure out what happens with that. So it means I'm reducing the points I'm going to score. Yeah. I'm not reducing the likelihood of you getting bounced, but I think there might be something in that kind of interaction that's worth exploring. Okay. But now we're going to get the trigger Fist Rock just for the sheer hell of it. So yeah, this is like complete waste. But hey, what you doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hi.
In grappling, I get to look at one of your cards. So
okay, so do I get to choose?
No, I think I choose.
Okay, so
but I can't see them.
Please pick a number 1 or 2.
1, please.
Okay. Here you go. It is a barge.
You've got a barge, okay.
So obviously this will be easier in a real life game because I would just be able to show you and keep track of stuff. But yeah, here I just need to remember what cards I've got and show them. All right.
And part of my thinking is whether it's 1 card or 2 cards that you get to look at. Because it's like 2, you get to see the combo, like the potential for a combo. Okay, that's them done.
Okay.
You just have to punch me now.
Well, first I have to activate Demock. Who will not activate within range of a rival character.
Nope.
Bring them on here, though. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. That is the end of the round. Yep.
Okay.
Draw a couple of cards. All right, the decision, whether I go first or not. Yeah, why not? Okay. So I'm going to kick off with I should do this. It'd be silly to not do it. Yeah, I'm just going to direct strike. Fitzrock.
Okay.
Hits for 4. Hit a 12.
Okay.
And then I'll do nothing because I can't come off of that because it's a big power move. Over to you.
I'll activate Tishnook. 1, 2, 3. And I'm 4 away.
Okay.
So I'll stop there.
All right, let's think about this. Okay. I will activate Democ, who is not going to be within range, but we're still going to activate. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Combo that into an evasive strike, which will hit Tishnock for 2. 1, 2. I think this is probably going to be leaving me far too open for doing anything. So then move 1, ignoring grappling. So I shall do move 1 back that way. Combo that into a barge. Move 1 into ignoring grappling. Combo that into a dazzling blast. Taking out your hero. Which gets me to 18.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I figured you're just going to be able to wipe the floor with me now, but pulling off a nice, fun move like that makes me happy. All right. Open target. Ready for shooting season.
Yes, indeed. Well, I'm going to activate my hero. So I'm going to draw, because I'm behind. You have to draw a combo card. Just what the doctor ordered.
Which I completely forgot to do twice.
But did your hero get bounced?
My hero?
I don't think...
No, my hero's only been not been bounced once. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was thinking about that. Okay. So, is that what I wanted? So if I go... Oh, it's that. Okay. Not close enough.
The 3 worst words in Prisma Arena.
Yeah. I'm going to open with a blast. So putting 3 hits on DMOC.
Makes sense.
Oh, okay. And then I will leap. 1, 2, 3. And perform a throwing strike. Hitting you for 1 more.
Okay, that's enough to take him off the board.
Yeah.
And that gives you another 4, so you're up to 14. All right, so you done?
Yeah. How many hits you got? You got 3 on your hero.
3 on my hero, yeah. All right, let's try not to cry, shall we, Michael? All right. Well, I'm just going to activate Crosstar with a move. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I was there. No, I was there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, I could stand right here in the middle and just leave it completely open for me and blast me, but I'd sooner not. All right, done.
Okay, Fistrock. Is going to activate. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to take a hit off. And then ooh, this is risky. This is very risky. I will do a diving blast. So move 1. And blast you for force -1.
Okay.
I was thinking I'd leave you with 4, so I could just activate.
But no.
But I think having those hits on me is worth.
Yeah, I must have forgotten to.
Yeah, you did your hero first.
Yeah. All right, so we do the reset. Draw. Oh, not that one. Flip. Shuffle. Pick it up. And cool. All right. This goes over to you. And you.
So bad.
You get the first call.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Have the cards not fallen in your favor, Rory?
No, they haven't. Oh man, I think I'm gonna be giving you the win. No, sorry, I take that back.
Yeah, do you not have a blast or a strike?
Yeah, I could just blast you for 2. No, it's the follow-up is the problem.
So yeah, you are going first, I assume.
Yeah. And then I'm going to barge. So I'm going to move there and barge your hero to there. Which because I don't want to be, if I'm there, a bit easier to hit. I'm going to check your cards. So number 2, please.
Number 2 is a forceful strike.
So that's blast and move. Yeah, okay. Grand. And then bye-bye. I get to move 1, ignoring grappling. So I'm going to move to there, I think. No, back to there, actually. And hit you for 1. which bounces you.
Okay, so that gives you 20 points.
Now I've just given Fizzrock or Krista a +2 potentially.
I mean, yeah.
Oh crap! Yeah, I've given you the game. Shoot.
I've got to think super carefully about this though, because I could easily screw myself up. Yeah, I kind of just have to let fate deal its own stuff. So, yep, I will activate Crosta, who will take the hit.
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, and then a forceful strike +2 will be enough to take forceful strike +2 on Fizzrock. So that's 4 damage.
Okay. Now I have 2 hits on me already.
On Fizzrock? No, you don't.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I was mixing the 2 of them up. Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah. So that'll be 4 points. Gets me to 22. Does leave me a bit open to getting punched in the head, though. But you have no cards, so I think I'm okay. That's all yours. All right. Next up.
I can't even strategize. Where's Grova when you need them?
Residing within your heart, Rory. Residing within your heart. So is there anything you could do?
No, I can blast you for 2.
Yeah.
I needed you to take out Tishnok.
Yeah, I'm not that stupid, because that would have given you 2 extra points.
I know, but that would have been great if you did. And yeah, even I thought you might have come around the other way, because I was actually mixing up Fizzrock and Tishnok in my head.
Uh-huh.
So I was thinking Tishnok was here and that was Fizzrock. So I can blast you for 2.
Uh-huh.
They can't do anything. I've no cards left in hand. I need you like 1 space. I can't even strategize to get a card. That might help.
Because you've got no cards in your hand.
Yeah,
so
Tishnok
you take it, but it would go away.
Yeah. Tishnok could remove a hit. Yes, he is. Tishnok could remove a hit. But they're not going to bounce me out. So that's actually making me think, being able to bounce myself would be really could be really helpful. Ooh.
Oh, here we go. 14. Yeah. Fucking Doctor Strange moment again.
It is. No, so what? So if you can, it's very gamey, but let's see. Right. So if Tishnok has the thing, is at any point Tishnok may move a hit, or like move a hit from a rival character and store it on their character. At any point during the activation, Tishnok may move 1 or more of those hits to their hit gauge.
Okay. So they can essentially they can choose to bounce themselves, that sort of, or well, you as the player, you can choose to bounce them,
or limit you. Like if you're about to blast me, and I'm like, oh, wait a second, I'm just going to move a hit there. So now you're going to get like 3 hits rather than 2. So you might think twice about going after Tishna, because I think the issue before was by them always going onto the hit gauge, it was reducing Tishnok's effectiveness within the arena.
Yeah. They were cycling out far too quickly. So like all it takes is a standard hit from a Mokon and they're gone. So
so I think that is kind of a bit more interesting because now it's like I'm helping you by taking hits off you, but now there's a point where I can make it not worth your while to hit me afterwards. Still not like it's not like we should leave Tishnok alone because that's what it kind of should be.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you can achieve that in an arena combat game. But sorry, my brain is just going through other things of like making you discard a combo card or something. If you take a Tishnok, that there's some kind of I don't want to do that right now. But again, it's not because Tishnok has been nice to you.
Nothing. You could have it as well. I mean, it might be far too powerful, but the ability to take a hit from Tishnok and putting it onto either the hero or the other Mokon or themselves, because the compassionate element of that would be you're taking them out of harm's way, like you're taking them off the board so they can heal themselves up. Like, it's giving the opponent points, but it's also like, okay, that's come home.
Well, so for example, the way that would play out here is if I blasted you for 2 and then returned one of my hits to you.
Oh, no. Like, I mean, like one of the... Like you could take your hit, like those stored hits off yourself and put them onto your team. So you pull them out of danger by force bouncing them, not transferring hits back, because that's just punching somebody.
Yeah.
But the compassion is like, I will, this is going to hurt for a minute, but it'll be okay after a while.
It's like pulling a plaster.
Yeah.
And so I think something like that might be interesting. But for now,
you're going to blast me for 2, or are you going to run the heck away?
No, because otherwise I would. Otherwise, I would blast you, and then I would put the 2 hits back on. And the question is whether you have to do it during a move as well. But I think timing it is when the person goes to hit you and then is like, oh, no, I don't want to do that. So if I did it, well, you'd still get 2 points. Actually, it's not going to help.
No, it's not going to help you today. Not at all.
Oh well, let's go down in a flame of something.
Shut down in a blaze of glory.
Mediocrity.
Take me out. We're going to.
I mean, the idea of actually transferring them onto other characters would be incredibly interesting with Prisma powers. Because if you can give someone like the hero who has the ability to discharge hits, you're going to have all kinds of weirdness going on.
Very true. I'm going to bring D-Mock in, who's not going to be within range. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just hiding.
Mm-hmm.
Back over to you.
I'm gonna strategize.
Hey, what card did you get, Rory?
I got a weave. And I go 1, 2. Grrr! I'm gonna like tower over Krusta.
I will spawn my hero in. Cards. 1, 2, 3.
If you had a blast,
4.
you could get me.
Hmm?
If you had a blast, you could get me. Oh no, you've no combos.
I do have a combo card. I can't get you with a blast though. I don't see how. I have a dazzling blast.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you end up in this square here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, sorry, nope.
Yeah, I can hit my own dude.
Why don't you do that then?
No, I think I'll take the glorious slim margin victory of 22 to 20, Roy. Feels
Well
good,
played.
man. Feels good. Yeah, good. I mean, I'm really liking these characters, but I think next week, yeah, if we try mixing them up with some of the Wave 1 Mocon, I think that could be interesting. I will leave the decision in your hands what you'd like to try out, though.
Yeah, we'll kind of work it out. I'm still trying to think with. So I think DMOC is. We've seen how it can work.
Mm-hmm.
And Krusta, the plus. My question really is that +2 force. Would be my only thing. I'd need to check that a bit more because it is the one hit kind of KO on them.
Yeah, but I can only really use that if they've got no damage on them.
Yeah.
Because it just leaves me open to just, okay, congratulations, you've just left yourself open to just getting punched out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's quite attractive, but
yeah,
the hit.
But you can't use it all the time. I mean, so I can't use it at all if I have 3 hits on me because I take the damage first before I do anything.
Yeah, I suppose I could change the wording. I could change the timing of that.
I don't think that would make sense. I think you have to feel the pain before you get the benefit almost for that action.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
And Fistrock, I feel like they were like edging around, wanting to get in to see what was going on. My only thing is,
I mean, my question on that is why must it be in a grapple position? Why not from just any of the 8 squares surrounding?
I think I would change it to that because there was a time there where I could have done it. But so back where you were here, and I think Tishnuk was here, and they were like here. And I just couldn't get into it.
Yeah, you could have done the run up.
I could have looked there.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you were to have it in all of the spaces surrounding.
Yeah. So
I think that'd be fine.
Yeah, I think if they end, but I think they have to end the move action. So it can't be like running past and have a look. I think because it clearly breaks it up as to when you're doing it.
Yeah.
So when Fistrock ends move action adjacent to a rival hero, they may look at one of that hero's combo cards.
So in a situation where, for example, you ran up, you ended in that position, and say, for example, the setup was like that. You took a look, what would happen then if you played a, say, for example, a leaping strike? You would move. Could you then look at a second card and then do the attack?
It's not a move action.
Okay.
Generally, but yes, I was thinking that would be kind of fun.
So just hold all these cards. It's just like, okay, so I'm going to do that. Oh, and a little bit of a look. Oh, then move away. Oh, another look. Run around, punch, do another look. Yay. Yeah, I think obviously, there is a significant difference between like a standard move and a move action. But I think if you're willing to play around with allowing stuff to happen outside of actions, so yeah, you're doing a strike action with the combo card, but it's like, you're still doing a move. I know it would take some refining of the language, I think, on the cards. But we'll see.
Well, it would have to be a clarification, but I think sometimes I forget what we've ruled, but it may be that it is possible.
No, I think it's very much like the word action is the important thing. It's either doing the standard action or the action on the combo card.
I think it said when you move, then that's different. If I don't say action, like when you perform a move, then yes, you could trigger it.
Yeah. So
if it said
when Fizzrock ends a move, grappling
adjacent
to a rival hero, they may look at one of that hero's combo cards. Yeah. Because then I think that might cause some interesting discussion almost, because like you then go, oh, but this isn't a move action. It's just like, folks, it literally says on the card, it doesn't say action. It's a move. So yeah, I think that'd be okay.
So then Tishnook. I'm just looking at this one here. During a move action Tishnook performs, they may transfer one hit from a rival character within range. Placed beside Tishnook's card. It's taking up a lot of text. During an activation, they may place 1 to 2 hit tokens on their hit gauge, or at any time.
Not feeling it.
No. So the essence of if Fizzrock is curiosity kill the cat. This one has to be, you have to go, oh, thank you.
That just sounds sarcastic.
But you know what I mean? That's like, you have to kind of, in a way, it has to benefit me in some kind of non-game, like, it's weird, like point scoring way.
I think it's something to just consider. I have something in my head that I can't get past, but I can't say it on stream.
Okay.
I'll tell you after, but yeah.
Because it's either even if I increase my hit gauge, I'm giving you more. I actually become a bigger target for you. And like, it would all work fine in a 2-player game. It's factoring in the multiplayer, and multiple hits is the kind of challenge with it as well. I might have to think more about the interaction with the hero to pull them into it in some way.
Yeah, because I think bringing the potential for damage on the hero on Demok's thing, I think made sense.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you were to do something along the lines for Tishnok as well, that could be a way, a path to glory.
They could either move the hits to the hero.
Mm-hmm.
But then they would have to just sit on the hero in some way because yeah, I'll think about that. Maybe if they... It's weird. This set of Mocon seems to be all about managing hits.
But I think that's fine. I think it's interesting having... I mean, they're not like themed sets, but it's interesting that you have managed to pull together a set that do all juggle things around.
Well, I think we did the obvious stuff in the last one, which is like movement and hit level. So it might be interesting actually thinking about it. So Sunna temporarily increases your hit level when they're within range. So I'm trying to think how compassion and happiness would work together. So you become more resilient with Sunna because your hit level goes up, and with then possibly the ability to store hits. Yeah, I'll have to think. There's nothing that comes immediate to mind. Oh, the joy of development.
It'll come with time. We'll get there.
Yeah, it's like Sunna changed. You could also bring back in that one actually. That was kind of a... Remember Sunna's ability, which was to bring together. But it was a really hard one to kind of actually resolve.
Yeah, it was as long as they... I think we sort of like refined it down to it. As long as they moved a row or a column towards, then that's what all that mattered. But then, yeah, there's the opportunity for certain types of players to really take advantage of it. But yeah, and we'll think about things.
Okay.
Should we wrap it up there then, sir?
Yes, I think so.
All right. Well, we will, of course, be back on Wednesday. Who is our guest for Wednesday?
Oh, I'm really excited. It is Kathy Sly and Nee Beryl and Josh West. So they both work together at ThinkFun as designers. Josh is now head of Inventor Relations and kind of lead in terms of product design, doing a lot of the 3D models for the ThinkFun puzzles and games, and has helped us on numerous projects as well, including the Mega City Oceania, of course. Kathy's worked with them as well, and she then moved on to the Pokemon company and has been working with them in terms of designing more kid-friendly formats of Pokemon. So she was involved in the League Battle?
The battle, the Battle Box one that came out, the 2-player, sort of like an enhanced starter set. Yeah.
So
Chi-Tag Toy of the Year.
So she actually had the idea of talking about I think the title for the talk is going to be "It's Just a Kids Game, or Is It?" So the perception of kids games, and it's kind of like what we've done with Prisma Arena. It's like it might look like something like a kids game, but it's also designed to appeal to adults and the kind of refined process that goes into making that kind of game work. Cool. So I'm kind of really interested.
I get to raid my collection downstairs for some of my favorite kids games that definitely work as grown-up games as well.
Yes. And it might be an excuse for me to buy the battle box as well. Research.
It works. It's fine. Well, what am I up to? On tonight, we are playing Roll and Michael Yard Builder. So, folks want to come and play? You, of course, are more than welcome to, Rory. We'll just be running it on stream, and everything is available in our Discord to play. So I'll be kicking off at 7:30 UK time. Just as Yoss says, are you doing a stream tonight, Michael? Yes, I am. So yeah, that'll be good times. I am looking forward to it.
I really want to play, and I got to find it. Pool.
We've got to do that on stream.
I really want to do it. I know. We've also actually had some guests who would love to come on, but they just can't make daytime US work. So we got to chat about having a possible second special stream time.
Late night stream. Late nights.
No, midnight I'm not doing late night.
It could be like an episode of Baywatch Nights. It'd be great.
It would have to be like a Saturday or Sunday or something.
Yeah, I think we can manage that.
So actually, anyone in the chat, if there's another day, what would work for you? And this one everyone gives us completely different answers.
Yeah. I mean, Saturdays and Sundays is always fine. Like obviously I have a Saturday stream, but at the rest of it I can do whatever. That's all good. It's all fine.
Yeah, so I'll talk to you about that off camera actually. And
cool.
See what you think.
All right, y'all. Thank you very much for joining us. We will see you again on Wednesday. I will see you again personally later this evening, hopefully. What are you doing?
I'm like cleaning the window.
Like a mime gone wrong.
A terrible mime.
Yeah, Yoss just says do it when you guys have time. We'll work it out. All right, y'all. Catch you all later. Thank you very much for joining us. We will see you again soon.